bit out here. Got this thing done. Put my hat cam on. Alright. Get my radio situated. Alright, hope this angle is good enough. Tilt it back a little bit if need be. Hope you can see what I'm doing. But essentially I got a switch for the motor, so I turn that on and off. I got it set at 50% at standby. So when I flick the switch, it should turn the puller motor on. So let's get it spooled up and taken off a little, and then we'll try that out. I need to trim it a little bit. It's just mildly snowing out here, so I'm gonna trim it to the right a little bit. You might need a little bit more trim to the right. There we go, we're good. So, get trimmed out a little bit here. Okay, so we're just hovering, and everything's looking good. Everything's looking like we're getting just about ready to turn this motor on. See what happens. Get a little bit further away from me. So the motor's on. It's just flying around. I'm going to turn it off for a brief second here. It actually gets going pretty quick with that motor on. I should set it to a different switch so that it's a little bit easier on myself. You know, let's do that right now. Let's get it set to a different switch. So it does work. Just gonna get my motor set to a different switch so that it's easier to reach. Let's see. Oh, I think it's the only one. So we're gonna have to really reach around my radio. Turn that on. But yeah, that's the one. Okay, let's take off again. Alright, hitting the go switch. That's pulling us along, and we're still sitting flat. Looks like it's pulling us along pretty good. Get going a little bit straighter here. It's only set at 50% power, so it's really going. So I'm going to turn our motor off here for a second. Bring that around. Let's do some stuff without the motor on, just so we can get a baseline, see how it feels without everything on. I don't know. Feels kind of normal. Alright, let's turn our go switch on. Get that thing pulling us around. Oh, it's kind of weird. So I'm basically flying it like a plane now. Huh. I don't know what to think about this. I'm in forward flight, but my rotor disc is completely flat, which I think is pretty cool. Pushing the nose down a little bit because that motor is a little bit lower than the center of mass, so it's actually wanting to pull our nose up. So let's do a turn here. Alright. I'm going to turn our motor off. Okay. Bring the enforcer down. So as far as weight goes, it's flying like there's nothing on it. Flying like it normally would. Hit our go switch right now. It's not really pulling it. Huh. Alright, let's turn the motor up rather than just setting it at 50%. Let's set it at, let's go with 75. It's hard to see, this thing's fogging up. We're just going to set it a little bit higher here to see what this thing does. 77, it's just fine. It's so hard to see. Okay. So now our motor's set for 75%. So let's see what happens when we click the switch coming out of the hover. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. Look at that. That's pretty damn cool. That thing's just pulling us along. We're really going now, jeez. I'm gonna turn that down. Jeez, we were really going there. I'm gonna turn that motor back on. Give us a turnaround here. It's really pulling us. Now we're completely level flight. I'm turning it back off again here. Okay. Huh. So it does actually pull us quite a bit. I wasn't thinking it was going to do too much. When we flick it, it pulls us along. I can actually drop my collective a little bit. And turn it back off, turn around here, and I guess we'll land and debrief. Idle it off. So that was interesting. Wasn't expecting too much from this, but it's pretty cool. Obviously I could turn the motor up a little bit more. You see those ATVers over there. They're having some fun. Love to be them right now. But this is pretty cool too. Alright. I guess see if this camera stops recording. see if it saves my video here. It says it's still recording, that's good. Alright, let's see.